I'm gonna be complaining about my resale job because today I had to work today and it's a Saturday and it was so annoying and people are just so stupid and they all suck. And because I have no friends at work, I can't complain to anyone. So I'm just gonna complain to if you don't know what this game is, it's literally just a game where you drive a truck from like point A to point B. I personally like this game because despite being 18, I don't know how to drive. I'm not gonna say where I work. It's nobody's business where I work, but just know I work at a retail store that sells stuff. My job is fine. Just certain things happen where I'm just like, okay, like this is ridiculous. Because today was really just a fun day for me because I worked literally middle of the day on a Saturday, which is the worst time to work. I get to work at like 1 o'clock. And of course I have to go on the register because my manager hates me and she wants me to die. I'm just like, bro, I do not want to do this right now. Like, and I knew it was gonna be busy and everyone's gonna be annoying. Oh, I have to return this. Oh, I'm like, I don't care. And there's like this stupid coupon like on our website for like only like this weekend. So of course we get a bunch of people coming in and they're just being annoying and they're just stupid. And mind you, where I work, it's not necessary to shop there. You cannot buy from this store and you will live. I digress. My first friend that came in today said something absurd. This lady came in today and she bought like 2 things. She shows me her phone. She's like, oh, I got an email today that said they're gonna give me like $5 off, right? Like she's showing me this thing that says she gets $5 off, but I'm like telling her, I'm like, I need to like scan something. I can't just give you $5 off. And she's like, oh, but like it's like right here and blah. And luckily my manager's coming up and I'm like, oh, like do you know how she would get this $5 off thing? And she's like, oh, you have to like sign to your account. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. I knew that already, but whatever. And the lady's like, oh, well, I don't know my password or like anything. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. That really fucking sucks, but I can't really do anything about that. I can't get into your mind and like find out what password you have. We're just kind of like posted up here. I'm kind of like, I don't know what to tell you, but like, if you can't pull it up, I can't give you $5 off just because it says you get $5 off. Anyways, after she's just being annoying, I read out the total. I'm like, oh, it's like $13.26 or something. She's like, oh, it should be less than that. And I'm just like, well, yeah, if you got $5 off, it would be less than that, but you can't find your thing, so I can't give you $5 off. And I say to her, I'm like, oh, well, I scanned like the 20% off coupon for you, so you got 20% off of each thing. And now, mind you, what I'm about to say is so ridiculous. I didn't even hear what she said. I thought she like said something else, because I was like, there's no way this bitch just said this to me. But I'm like, I scanned the 20% off coupon for you, so like you did get some money off. And she goes, oh, well, yeah, but that's not as much. Like, I don't know where you went to school. And I'm like, huh? Like, she's saying, oh. Anyways, I'm telling her like, I'm like, you still got some money off. So, I mean, there's that. And I scanned it for you, so you're welcome. She just goes, oh, well, yeah, like, it should have been more off. Like, I don't know where you went to school. As in, like, she's saying I'm stupid because she thinks that I was telling her that by scanning the coupon, I got her the same money off as $5, which I never said that. She's like questioning my education as if I don't know how to fucking add and like see that the numbers aren't the same. And I was like, you're crazy. I literally don't even say anything. The receipt prints out, I hand it to her, and I don't say a fucking word because I'm like, you are crazy. Saying where I go to school, I don't know where you went to school. Bitch, I'm in school. You haven't been in school in 30 years. I should really be questioning your math ability or your ability to use a phone and know how to figure out that I can't just give you $5 off of something just because it said that. I'm in school. I go to college. You graduated college in 1972. I don't know why we're even like beefing like this right now. Like, oh my god, that just pissed me off so badly because like, how fucking dare you disrespect me like that to my face? But anyways. Okay, this is kind of awkward. Yo, I crashed the truck. My bad. Okay, listen. Next thing that happened today with another annoying idiot. About 10 minutes later, this other guy comes in. He's buying like this one thing that's like coming up $30. And mind you, it's like some stupid like fucking thing. It's not even like, it's so dumb. It's probably for like his stupid niece or something. Like, it's so stupid. Like, he just doesn't even need this item. But I digress. I bring it up, whatever, and he goes, this is my favorite thing. When I bring something up and they're like, that's not how much it was online. Oh, okay. Okay. He pulled that one on me. He was like, it says it's $24.99 online. Mind you, the item was coming up $29.99. You know, $5. Ugh. You know, I get that the economy's tough nowadays. Fine, save your money where you can. And he shows me on the phone, and it says $24.99, but in print underneath it, it says, oh.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
We finished! Woo! Anyways, it says $24.99 online. Now, mind you, there's a 20% off coupon going on currently at our store. That's like a special thing. The item will originally be $29.99, but they're gonna show it online as $24.99 because if you use the 20% off, that's how much money you're gonna get off. Underneath it says an extra 20% off. So like that's the price if you use the coupon. Now normally any normal person would be like, okay, fine, like I'll just use the coupon, I'll get it the same price. But no, this fucking prick thinks that he was expecting it to be $24.99 and then he uses the coupon on top of that. Which I kind of understand, but if you come into the store and that's not what we're telling you, then you have to accept your fate, buddy. I don't make the rules. The stupid company does. I'm just a worker. Why don't you bring it up with the CEO? Of course, you know, he's being an asshole about it. Like, he's very angry about it. He's like, oh, that's so stupid, like, but he, like, starts going off, and I'm like, honestly, buddy, I agree with you, but there's nothing I can really do. If you really want it for $24.99, I'll bring it up $24.99, even though I'm not supposed to. I'll give it to you for $24.99, because I don't care. That $5 not coming out of my paycheck, so why would I care? And then he shows me, he's like, okay, well, I have this 25% off coupon. And I'm like, huh? And like I scanned the 20% off coupon for him. I scanned it for him, so he got the 20% off. He got it for pretty much $24. And then after all that, he has another coupon anyway. But guess what? That 25% off, he shows me like a code for it. Now, usually if you have a code, you use the codes online. But when you're in the store, you can't like type in a code on the register. You have to scan something. So I'm just like looking at this guy. I'm like I almost start giggling because I'm like, LOL, this idiot just showed me a freaking 25% off coupon, but it's a code, so I can't even use it. But you think I'm gonna tell him that? No. So I just go in the register and I do 25% off discount on like the whole thing, just to like fucking make him happy. So I saved him a shit ton of money. So he ended up getting everything for less than what the one thing was for. So I mean, whatever. I'd like stop myself from laughing because this is just so humorous to me that grown adults come into stores just like being so rude and obnoxious. And like I understand you come in and you want, if something says it's on sale, then you want it for that price. But what you shouldn't do is take it out on an 18-year-old who's just trying to do her job. And I feel like customers think that I don't want them to save money. Bitch, I don't care if you save money. Again, it does not come out of my paycheck. This is not extreme couponers. Like I don't know what you want me to do here. Moral of those two stories is, if you want to save money, stay home. Don't shop. And then the same thing happened actually later with another lady. I was like, that happened earlier too. I think it's just like with the coupon on the website, it's saying it's that much, even though the original price is more than that. She's getting huffy too. She's like, they have to save an extra $2. You want $2? I'll give you $2 right now. I'll Venmo you $2 right now. I'm like, oh, I can give it to you for $2 less, but I have to ring you up on the register. And she's just like, you know what, whatever, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, if it's not a big deal, then stop getting mad at me and don't call me over here, stupid bitch. Like I was just so annoyed. One time this lady, I'm like ringing her up and she just kind of says like, where do you go to school? And I'm like, none of your business? I just lied. And I said I went to school in a certain area, which wasn't true. What do you, like, what's it to ya? I'm not telling you where I go to school, where they like ask me questions. They're like, what's your name? Like, I'm not telling you what my name is. Like, you want my freaking social security number? You want my birth certificate? Like, I don't know you, bro. This lady came in. There was this deal going on our website for 35% off everything, but only if you buy it online. So you can buy it online either to ship it to your house, or you can buy it online to pick it up in store. So that was a deal that was going on, 35% off when you order online only. So if you buy something in store, you're not getting 35% off. She's buying like this stupid thing. Again, just not relevant, not necessary for living. She's like, oh, it's like $6.99, but it says it's like $4.99 like online. And I was like, do you have it on your phone? Like, can you pull it up? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, that might be because we have a sale going on right now that's online only. And she's like, oh no, that's not what it said. I was like, okay, like, let's see. One number says $4.99 and a little number underneath says $6.99. And it's like sale next to it, and then underneath that in some print it says online only sale. I don't even know what her argument was. Like, I don't even remember, but it was some stupid bullshit. Oh, like, no, that's like over here. Like, it doesn't clarify that it's like for this thing. And I'm like, bro, like, it says it right there. Like, it says 35% off, online only. She's like, okay, so like, what does that mean? I'm like, if you have it shipped to you or if you get it for in-store pickup, that's how much it is, but it's only when you order online. But I was just like, oh, you can like literally order it right now on your phone for pickup in store, and we can just grab it for you and you'll get it with that much money off. She's like, that's so stupid. Like, why can't I just buy it right now? And I'm like, I don't know. That's just how it works. That is just simply, it's just online pickup. Normally, if you order something online for pickup in store, you're not already in the store arguing with an 18-year-old about sale prices. But I digress. I said, I can ask my manager, like, about it. And she's like, okay. Like, yeah, go ask your manager. And I'm like, okay. I turn the corner. My manager's, like, a little bit down. And I was like, yeah, like, it's different, right? And she's like, yeah, like, tell her we can't, like, give it to her, like, it's different. Because it's an online-only sale. I told her that. I said, we cannot do that. So I go back and I'm like, yeah, like, we can't give it to you for that price in store. Like, you have to just order it or whatever. And she's like, that's ridiculous. Like, where's your manager? She's like, and then she starts beefing with her. And then I kind of like walk away because it's like not my problem anymore. She does not need this. Not necessary. Like, she could just leave it in the store and go home and live the same life she did before she came in the store. But I digress. And then she like comes back to my manager and she like they start talking again. And she like the customer goes like this to my manager. She puts her hand up to her face, and I'm just like, huh? My manager's just like, have a good night, like being obnoxious. But like the customer like looked at that, she goes like this to her face, and I'm like, you are crazy. My manager was like, she was not having it. Another weird thing that happened was this couple came in. They probably were like 20, maybe a little older than me. The girl, like, based on their body language and how they were acting, the girl was like the type of girlfriend that like goes out to eat with her boyfriend and like thinks that the girl waiter is flirting with her boyfriend even though she's just like asking what she wants to drink. The girl's just like doing her job and it's like, stop flirting with my boyfriend. Like, she had that energy. I could just tell right away. They bought like 4 things. So I just started scanning it, whatever. But the girl was like acting like a kid. Like, the mannerisms were kind of like this. And she was kind of like talking in like a high pitched voice a little bit. Like, she was just acting like she was 10. And I was just like, okay, whatever. She had something in her hand. And he asked her, he's like, oh, are you gonna get that? Like, to put it down so I can scan it or whatever. And she has it in her hand. She's like, no. Like, she does. she's like, no. And I'm like, and mind you, this girl is minimum, like, they couldn't have been younger than 18. So I'm just like, huh? They're like paying? Like, the boyfriend's like putting his card in, whatever. Cause he was paying, I like look at the girlfriend and I'm like, do you want a bag? She doesn't say a word to me. She just looks at me and like looks away. And I'm like, bitch, I just asked you a question. I just said, do you want a bag? I'm talking to you. I'm not looking at your boyfriend, who was low-key fine, but I was ignoring that for the time being because he was clearly courting somebody. I think I just kind of left the stuff. I was like, just take it. Just take your shit and leave. So I hand the receipt and I'm like, have a good night. And they leave. But I was like, what preposterous behavior is this? I didn't even hit that car, bro. That's all the stories I have for now. But otherwise, my job's honestly easy. I'm not really complaining about my job, but just people are just so incompetent and annoying. So work in retail at your own risk.